Hey YouTube, Rando here. I wanted to talk a little bit today about your library, your shit hit the fan library. Now I have the same books everybody has, the SAS Survival Handbook, the James Raleigh Apocalypse book, a couple medical dictionaries, stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff I see in your guys' libraries that I feel like's missing. Maybe it's unimportant, but I think it is. First and foremost, oh, you got it right, baby. Yeah. Okay. Now that the joke's out of the way, YouTube. Repair manuals. I suggest everybody get a repair manual on their specific vehicle. Now, I'm a mechanic, so I have an array of vehicle repair books. This one, for instance, covers all American-made vehicles from 1993 to 1997. Now, I have these same books that go from 1970, and I believe it's 5-year increments or 4-year increments from 1970 up to 2008. And I plan on getting 2008 to 2011 as soon as it comes out. So these books do come in handy. You break down, you're not just going to be able to take your car or truck to the mechanic. You're going to have to do it yourself. Also, any four-wheelers, dirt bikes, stuff like that, you know, if you have a gallon of gas left and you need to do some reconnaissance, if you do that in my truck, you get about 8 miles. So a gallon of gas ain't going to get you far. You hop on one of these bad boys, you're going to go all around town on a gallon of gas. So keep your four-wheelers running, keep your dirt bikes running. Alternate vehicles. This book right here, it's a ridiculous book, but there is some pretty cool self-sufficient shit in here. Teaches you how to do some pretty cool stuff, so I suggest I think I paid $1 for this book at the Dollar Tree, so it's pretty cheap. Entertainment, me and the wife's gonna have to stay entertained, so I bought a bunch of novels. Again, I get them from the Dollar Tree for $1, so I'm not out much. And we don't read them. We just put them up for the day we have to read them. Just a couple different books. Also for the kiddos, got to keep them entertained. The DS ain't gonna have batteries forever, and the PSP can't charge it. What are you gonna do? So I have a stack of probably 250 comic books just for my kids, and then we have coloring books and crayons and stuff like that. So kids got to be entertained, man. They're going to be off put by the situation more than anybody. They don't understand, so keep their little minds off of it. Oh, this is always good. Yep, you got it right, fellas. When you run out that TP, these things are going to be valuable, man. What else do we have? Also, get a good vehicle diagnostics book. You can't fix it if you don't know what's wrong with it. I've had people bring in cars that just had a clogged catalytic converter. Get in the car, give it as much gas as you can, and still only get 5 miles an hour out of it. So a catalytic converter can stop your vehicle dead in its tracks. I suggest you get a good diagnostics book. Something like that, you just pull the catalytic converter, throw it to the side, keep going. The car's going to be a little bit louder, but, if you really wanted to put it back on, you could just pull it, knock the catalyst out, put it back on, and car run fine. Stuff like that, you're going to need that. Now, I have my medical books, but if you read the medical books, they're good for diagnostics, finding out what's wrong with the person, but their treatments use modern technology. We may not always have that. We may not always have the medicines. We may not always have the machines, so I suggest a good home remedy book. Now this one covers everything from arthritis, asthma, boils. I mean, it just a broad array of stuff. Oily hair, who needs to know how to fix their oily hair in a shit hit the fan situation? But your wife might want to. So cures hiccups, depression, diabetes. I guess not cures, but helps with it. ear infections. I mean, you know, it's a good book, and everything in here is home remedy. Nothing, you know, that you have to go to the pharmacy to get. Herbs, a lot of herb treatments is in here, and it was actually written by a panel of written by somebody and advised by a panel of doctors. So, you know, what's in here is decent information. Also, some good military books, man. This is Field Artillery Tactics and Technique. It's old, but a lot of the techniques used by the Special Forces are still in these books. You know, Manual of Military Training. Say somebody comes at you and they have the military training and their group has the military training. Well, they're coming at you, and you recognize that formation. Well, now you have a good offense for their attack, or a good defense for their offense, sorry. So you know how to handle groups like that, because there are going to be a lot of people that have military training, and they're going to use it for to get shit that you have that they want. So I suggest everybody get a couple military books and just brush up on them. This is everything from knots, right down to formations, call signs, everything's covered in these books, man. So I suggest everybody get a couple military books. Now I know there's a bunch of stuff I'm missing here, and as I get it, I'll bring it to you. Like, I want to get some good woodworking books, you know, things of that nature, things we're gonna have to use. So when I build up my library a little bit, and this is just a little piece of my library, when I build it up a little more, I'll do another video. Alright, YouTube, have a good one.